A big day for New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Kartavya Path, which is a stretch from the Rashtrapati Bhavan to the India Gate. It has now been revamped with red granite walkways, refurbished canals, added green spaces and more. And as part of this grand makeover, the statue of freedom fighter Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was unveiled under the canopy at the India Gate.
नेताजी की मूर्ति की स्थापना करके आधुनिक और सशक्त भारत की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा भी कर दी है.
Till decades earlier, King George statue was placed here, against whom Bose had actually revolted too, and so many find it befitting that Bose replaces King George V statue now. So this is what the Netaji statue actually looks like. 28 feet tall. It's been made from one monolithic block of granite stone and weighs about 65 metric ton. Now, 24,000 man-hours were put for artistic expression. It is handcrafted under the supervision of top artists from across the country. Now, importantly, about 1,000 kilometers of travel of this granite block has been done from Khammam in Telangana to New Delhi. 100 feet truck with 140 wheels. All of that preparation with the trademark salute of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose is now placed under the canopy at India Gate. The National Gallery of Modern Arts under the Ministry of Culture has prepared this design. Hand sculpted using traditional techniques and modern tools, a team of 20 to 25 sculptors led by renowned artist Arun Yogiraj have worked on the statue. Yogiraj himself comes from a family of the Mysuru Palace artists and is son of the noted sculptor Yogiraj Shilpi. He's an MBA, worked with a private firm for a few years before he took sculpting full-time in 2008. The 39-year-old from Mysuru is best known for the 12-feet statue of the Vedic scholar Adi Shankaracharya at Kedarnath. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was a young dreamer who fought for India's freedom and all these years ensured that there were campaigns, a fight, building forces to fight British colonialism. Born in Cuttack in Odisha in 1897 to a wealthy family of lawyers, he graduated from Kolkata. He participated in the non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement, and also was a contemporary of Mahatma Gandhi. And some historians call him both an ally and adversary to each other. After leaving the civil services in April 1921, Subhash Chandra Bose joined the freedom movement against British rule. He travelled through Berlin, Moscow and Tokyo through all these years. He is known to have founded the Azad Hind Fauj, also called the Indian National Army in 1942, which historians believe managed to have 60,000 members, and many among them also sacrificed their life for the country. His slogan, Dilli Chalo, gained most prominence over the years. Netaji died in 1945 in an air crash. Many call it also a debatable accident and have asked for further investigation. While many have now said that this with statue that has now been placed at the India Gate, perhaps the next step could be to bring the mortal remains of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose to India. But amid all this, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose has left forever a mark on India's freedom struggle and in the memory of Indian citizens. And it is only befitting that we, the younger generation of Indians, remember him for his effort and ensuring that India gets struggle. Until his last day, the British had sleepless nights.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today Newsmo.